Welcome to another Grammar Bites. In this video, the past continuous tense. We use the past continuous to talk about actions that were in progress over a period of time in the past. I was watching the match at 7:15 last night. This is before now and was in progress at 7:15 last night. To make the past continuous tense, we use the past tense of to be, was, were, and we use the ing form of our verb. Here is our sentence again. I was watching the match at 7:15 last night. To make the negative, we use was not or wasn't. For you, we, or they, we use were or were not. Watching the match at 7:15 last night. Here are some more examples. A positive sentence, I was studying at home yesterday. We weren't working in the office last week. A negative sentence. And lastly, a question. Were you living in England last summer? We use when and while before the past continuous. This tells us which period of time we are talking about. When, while I was cooking the food, the children played games. When we start the sentence with when or while, we use a comma in between the two clauses. Here's another example. My friend sat in the coffee shop when or while we were shopping. Here, because when or while is in the middle of the sentence, we do not use a comma. Past continuous events are often interrupted by an action in the past simple tense. We often use when to introduce this event. He was riding his bike when the dog chased him. Let's look at this on our timeline. He was riding and the dog chased him. He probably continued to ride his bike and probably much faster. Here's another example. They were sleeping when the fire started. They were sleeping. The fire started. We hope they woke up at this point. We often use the past continuous and past simple together to tell stories. We use the past continuous for the background action or actions if there is more than one. And the past simple for the main event or events. Again, it is possible to have more than one main event of a story. Let's look at the short story about the boy on the bike and the dog. He was riding his bike when the dog chased him. He fell off his bike and broke his arm. Let's put this on our timeline. He was riding his bike. The dog chased him. He fell off and broke his arm. Here's a longer example. We were waiting for the bus and it was raining very hard. We didn't want to wait, so we called a taxi. The taxi crashed into a wall. We arrived very late and our boss was very angry. In this story, we have background. We were waiting. It was raining. These are past continuous verbs. And we have our main events in the past simple tense. We didn't want, we called, the taxi crashed, we arrived, our boss was angry. Here are some more examples. They were fishing while we prepared the food. She was watching a film when her pizza arrived. Then she continued the film. The children weren't studying while the teacher was on the telephone. Now it's over to you. There is a link below the video for extra practice. Have a great day.